What's up, Steeler Nation? It's your boy Adrian, NFL fans across the world. Now, last week the NFL draft concluded, and I had about a week to analyze and break down this draft. Now, I was extremely excited with the players the Pittsburgh Steelers came out, and I give a big kudos to the scouting department and everybody that works in Steelers organization. The two guys at the top, Kevin Colbert and Mike Tomlin. Now, let's get started. The Steelers had the number 20 pick in the draft. They moved all the way up to 10 and select one of my favorite players in the draft. He went to Michigan University, which I love, is my favorite college football team, and is a great player, the second best linebacker in this draft. You could argue right behind Devin White out of LSU. Pittsburgh Steelers selected him with the number 10 pick, and they do not trade up, so that says a lot. Since we've lost Ryan Shazier, the defense has not been the same, and let's get a guy who is just as good or who could be better in this defense. And he's going to be plug and play immediately, big in-time impactful player. Let's get it, Devin Bush. Welcome to the family. He will come in and be a stud immediately. So go buy those 55 jerseys, everybody. Now let's jump to the third round, which they had two picks in the third round. First one they decided to take was Diontae Johnson, wide receiver out of Toledo. Now, you know the Steelers' history with wide receivers. Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, James Washington, Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Wallace. They just know how to draft receivers, especially out of smaller time conferences. The MAC, when they drafted Antonio Brown, nobody thought he was going to be what he was going to be. Diontae Johnson was there, and they feel like they needed to jump on him. 5'10", quick guy, runs great routes, will be a big-time player for us in this offense to go along with Juju and James Washington. Dale Drake loved what he's seen from him in the pre-draft process. So let's go, Diontae Johnson. You're going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, baby, and you're going to make some plays. Let's get it. Let's jump to our other third-round pick, and that is cornerback Justin Lane from Michigan State, who I did not think would be here. 6'2", 190, rangy corner who can make plays on the ball, and I was impressed from what I've seen from him. So hopefully he can come in, if not right away, in the first few weeks of the season and start opposite Joe Hayden, because we know how bad Artie Burns is. The Steelers declined his fifth-year option. Now we need some great players from the secondary because we know it was one of the weaknesses on this team in his last few years. We've been trying to address it, so hopefully Justin Lane can come in, make some great plays. Let's jump to the fourth round. Now, we drafted running back Benny Snell Jr., which I love the pick. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers through and through, in my opinion. He has NFL bloodlines between his uncle and his dad. He's a power downhill runner. You compare him with James Conner. He led the SEC in rushing and finished Kentucky's all-time leading rusher. That says a lot out of a powerful conference, and you don't think Kentucky is a football powerhouse, but they did have quite a few guys drafted in this year's draft as well. Mike Edwards, Lonnie Johnson Jr. But we need him right away. Help James Conner, help Jalen Samuels, who I think is more of an H-back and is more of a versatile guy. He did come and help us a lot last season, but plug and play, add some depth to that backfield. We need it. Everybody, hey, it might take three guys to do what Le'Veon could do, but hey, it is what it is with the situation. And I do wish some well on the Jets, but hey, it's Pittsburgh Steelers Nation over here, baby. So hey, let's jump to our other fourth round pick, and that is Zach Gentry, the tight end out of Michigan. 6'8", huge guy. Came to Michigan as a quarterback, was Jim Harbaugh's first recruit. But he's more of a developmental guy, probably play some special teams. We need some depth behind Xavier Grimble and Vance McDonald. He's a bigger guy. He needs to work on his hands, especially his hands, because he drops a lot of balls, and he dropped some big-time catches and passes against Ohio State, even a touchdown in the end zone in that game where Michigan sadly got demolished. But hey, we're not going to get into that. But hey, we needed that. So Zach Gentry will be a development tight end. I like the pick. Now let's jump all the way to the sixth round where we had three picks. Sutton Smith, outside linebacker, Northern Illinois. Now he had double-digit sacks over the last two seasons. Only one of only two players. Now, the problem is he's undersized, 6 feet at the D end. So does he have enough power? Can he do it? We're gonna see what he can do. So I think he'll be special teams immediately. Can he work his way into the depth on the defensive line? We're gonna see. Our other pick in the sixth round pick was Isaiah Bucks, 6'3", over 300 pounds, a defensive tackle. Now, the problem I've heard with him is his work ethic is not as great. But, hey, maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers coaching staff can get out of it, and if it doesn't, he might not even make the team being a sixth-round pick. So we'll see. And hopefully, in the near future, he could be an impact player on that defense line, because before the season started, they had him projected as a first-round pick, but that just goes to tell you mock drafts early don't tell it all, because things change. Guys come out of nowhere. Some guys fall. We're going to see what's going to happen. Now, the other guy we drafted in the sixth round was Ulysses Gilbert III. I didn't have to know too much about him before. I had to look him up. 51 games, he had over 300 tackles. He was a tackling machine. But at this point in time, he will be a special teams player that make the team, and maybe he can help with that role in linebacker and getting some quality play if we need him in the near future, because we did lose LJ Fort, but we did, like I said, draft Devin Bush. Hey, we still got some good linebackers. We'll see what happens with them. 7th-round pick. We took offensive tackle Darian Gray from Maryland. He's characterized as a swing tackle, can move all over the field, offensive line depth. Hey, that help his versatility, help maybe make the team, and we'll see. You know, 6th-round picks, 7th-round picks are shaky, but with that all being said, I am happy with this draft. I am ecstatic. We got some great picks early: linebacker, wide receiver, corner, especially linebacker and corner. I want to see us address the defensive side of the ball most importantly, because this division is going to be tough this year, as everybody is still picking the Cleveland Browns. On paper, they are talented. They added a lot of depth. Hey, Ravens are good. They added a lot of defensive help, but they had a great draft too. But with this draft, I'll give the Steelers a B+. A B+. I feel like we could have added a couple more picks, but all in all, I'm excited for these future rookies coming in and making some big impact players. And I don't know if you guys know, but we did extend Ben Roethlisberger an extra 2 years. We needed him. And the next year or two, we do need to think about drafting a quarterback, like I'm going to say. And I didn't like Kevin Colbert's comments about Ben not seeing the near future in the end. We need to think about this in the next year or two. Ben's still playing at a high level, but we do need to get the star of the future and keep thinking about this team as we move along, as we start to transition. But our Super Bowl window is still open. I still think we got at least one more title with Big Ben. But hey, with all that said, I am very happy. Pittsburgh Nation, stand up. We're heading in a good direction after this draft. Rookie mini camps coming up. No mandatory mini camps coming up in the next month or two. Hey, about two months from now, we'll be talking about training camp. Pittsburgh Steelers Nation, the Steelers news. I'm excited. I got to give you guys my take on this draft. It's your boy Adrian. Hey, training camp will be here soon. I'm excited. I'm loving it, baby. But in the meantime, it'll be a dead time, so we got to stay patient. I know we're ready for some football, but it will be here sooner than we know it. So it's your boy Adrian on Pittsburgh Steelers. And I want to say, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That's at Keeping the Score. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. With that said, it's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.